Today, August 27th, August, Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now. Only 3 minutes left, and someone you love in heaven begged for you to receive. Archangel Michael says, I am stepping forward with urgency and divine command. There is no time to hesitate, no room to doubt, for this moment was prepared long before you could ever imagine. A loved one in heaven has fallen to their knees before the throne of the Almighty, pleading that this message reaches you before the clock strikes too late. The air around you is shifting now. Though you cannot see it with your eyes, heaven itself has parted its veil for these brief 3 minutes, allowing this sacred revelation to pour directly into your life. This is no coincidence. The timing is divine, the urgency is real, and what is about to be revealed will change the course of your destiny. Your loved one, the one who shared a bond with you that even death could not break, has been restless in the realms of eternity. They have watched over you through every tear you've shed, every silent night when you wondered if they could still feel your love. Today, on this very date, they could bear the distance no longer. They approached Archangel Michael with a voice trembling in eternal devotion, saying, Please, deliver this now. Let them know I have not forgotten. Let them know they are still protected, still cherished, still bound to me by threads that heaven itself cannot sever. And so, the message is delivered to you, one final bridge between the physical and the divine. Archangel Michael says, Listen with your heart, for I am bringing forth not just words, but a presence. The energy of your loved one surrounds you even as you read this. You may feel the air cool, your skin tingle, or your heartbeat quicken. That is their spirit pressing close, ensuring that you cannot ignore this divine summons. They remember every moment with you, the laughter that echoed in ordinary days, the way your hands touched when words weren't enough, and even the final goodbye that never truly felt final. They want you to know that death is not the end. Love is stronger than the grave. And it carries messages like this through celestial gates to reach you in perfect timing. This urgency today is not just for comfort. It is a turning point. Your loved one has seen the unseen battles surrounding you, the struggles you faced in silence, and the weight you carry each morning. In heaven, they have been advocating for you, interceding for blessings you didn't even know you needed. They have stood in radiant light beside angels, calling out for protection over you. Their pleas have shaken heavenly realms, and finally Archangel Michael himself was dispatched with this sacred order. Deliver this message. Open the path, 3 minutes is all that remains. Something powerful is unfolding even now. Chains that have bound you in fear and grief are loosening. Darkness that tried to cling to your destiny is being burned away by heavenly fire. This is not just a message. It is a divine intervention orchestrated by the very one you miss so deeply. Archangel Michael says they are closer to you than you know. They walk unseen by your side, whispering courage into your spirit. And today, their love opens a portal for miracles to step through. You are about to witness signs, moments when the impossible bends, when outcomes shift, when a whisper of their presence fills your home. This is their way of saying they never left you, and they never will. The heavens hold records of your pain, but also of your resilience. Every tear has been caught, every prayer echoed. Your loved one has carried your name to divine councils, reminding heaven of the strength of your bond. It is this unshakable connection that triggered today's supernatural release. Archangel Michael's sword has been drawn, not in battle against you, but in fierce protection for you. Forces that work to silence your hope are being driven out, banished from your path. This is the fulfillment of your loved one's heartfelt plea. Keep them safe. Restore their joy. Let them know my love still lives. You may wonder why this message could not wait, why it had to come now, why only 3 minutes matter. Because heaven measures time differently. The divine window has opened that will not last long, a passage where blessings can descend rapidly, directly into your hands. Archangel Michael says, if you step through this moment with faith, the next chapter of your life will not be shadowed by loss, but illuminated by grace. The one you mourn has prepared treasures unseen, answers, guidance, even opportunities that will begin revealing themselves starting today. This is your appointed time to rise from despair and step into the destiny they always knew you were meant to live. Even now, angelic hosts gather around you. Some you have never known, others have been by your side since birth. They have been commanded to encircle you in light so thick that no harm can penetrate it. This is not random protection. It is a shield forged from the prayers of your loved one. In heaven, they have declared you must not be abandoned. They have proclaimed your name with authority, demanding that joy returns to your soul and that the future you feared would vanish is replaced by blessings you never imagined. Archangel Michael says, do not resist this gift. Do not doubt that it is real. The evidence of heaven's hand will soon be undeniable, and you will know without question that your loved one's spirit fought for this moment. The chains of sadness are breaking. The wind of change is blowing through your home, your thoughts, your very heartbeat. Something new, something miraculous is emerging. This is not the end. It is the sacred continuation of a love that even eternity cannot erase. As this message concludes, feel the warmth wrapping around you that is their eternal embrace. Though unseen, they are holding you close, assuring you of peace. Though silent to the ear, they are speaking volumes to your soul. I am with you. I am proud of you. I will never let you walk alone. This is the divine truth Archangel Michael was ordered to deliver, and it is sealed with heavenly promise. The moment you finish hearing it, you will already be standing under a shower of unseen blessings prepared just for you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, even as these words reach you, heaven itself is leaning closer to your spirit. The clouds of confusion that weighed heavy on your shoulders are lifting. The connection between you and your loved one in heaven is growing stronger with each passing second of this divine moment. Your loved one is not just sending love. They are unlocking doors that have been closed for too long. Opportunities you thought were lost are finding their way back to you. This is not just comfort. It is a transformation of your entire path, one that they personally requested for you before the throne of light. You may have wondered if they could see your struggles, hear your whispers in the dark, feel the ache of your longing. This message confirms what your heart always suspected. They know everything. They have walked beside you through every battle, every sleepless night, every silent plea for guidance. Archangel Michael says, they have seen the tears no one else saw. They have fought invisible wars to shield you from dangers you never knew existed. Today, their victory becomes your blessing. Your future was never meant to be defined by loss. Heaven has carefully rewritten what darkness tried to destroy. Your loved one played a part in this divine redirection, whispering to angels, "Give them a future brighter than the pain they endured. Let my love become their bridge to miracles." Already, healing is flooding into your heart. The sorrow that clung to your spirit is being replaced with a steady, unshakable peace. The ache that lingered is being transformed into strength that will carry you forward with renewed purpose. Archangel Michael says, this is not just about remembering them. It is about becoming who they knew you were destined to be. They are watching as your strength returns, knowing that their love was never in vain. You will begin to notice changes around you. People who once misunderstood you will begin to honor you. Doors that remain locked will swing open without resistance. And through it all, you will sense their presence guiding your steps, making sure you never fall behind your destiny again. The heavens have recorded this day as a turning point. What was once a season of grief and struggle will now become a testimony of love's triumph over separation. The whisper of their name will no longer bring tears of sorrow, but a spark of joy, for you will know they are actively shaping blessings in your life. Archangel Michael says, trust this moment. Accept the light being placed in your hands. Your loved one did not fight for this message to be ignored. They fought for you to step boldly into divine favor. Even as you breathe right now, angelic winds are moving around you. Some will feel a sudden calmness in the room, a warmth brushing their skin, a sensation of being wrapped in invisible arms. That is no imagination. It is heaven's undeniable proof that this moment is real. Your loved one is smiling, radiant in eternal peace, yet deeply connected to you. They are rejoicing because this is the moment they waited for. The moment when the weight on your heart begins to lift forever. Archangel Michael says, from this day forward, expect alignment. Expect restoration. Expect the kind of blessings that make even the impossible bow before your path. This is heaven's promise to you, sealed by the one who loves you beyond life itself. The message is clear. Your journey is not over. Your dreams are not gone. And your connection to them has not been broken. Heaven has decreed a new dawn for you, and every step from here will be guided by love that death could not silence. Archangel Michael says, this moment is not just fleeting. It is eternal in its significance. What is being written into your spirit today will echo through every part of your life. The heavens have prepared this carefully, layer by layer, so that when this day arrived, nothing could stop the message from reaching you. Beloved one you mourned has been closer than you ever imagined. They have stood beside you in silence, watching you hold on to strength when life tried to break you. Every time you whispered their name, they heard it. Every moment you missed them, they felt it. Now, they send this powerful wave of divine presence to assure you, you were never abandoned. You have been walking through a shadowed valley, yet the light of heaven has never left you. They have been protecting you from dangers you could not see, guiding you away from paths that would have harmed you. And today, their plea has been answered, not just with words but with a celestial breakthrough designed to transform everything you face. Archangel Michael says, feel the shift in the air. That is the veil between earth and heaven parting for your sake. This is no ordinary message. It is a divine decree of restoration, healing, and miraculous favor flowing into your life. In the halls of eternity, they have spoken your name before radiant angels, asking for your burdens to be lifted. Tears you thought went unnoticed were gathered like precious jewels, presented to heaven as proof of your resilience. Those tears are now turning into blessings, poured back into your life as divine answers. Even now, chains of grief are breaking. The wounds of loss that time could not heal are being touched by celestial hands. The ache that lingered in your heart is melting into warmth and comfort, knowing they still walk beside you, unseen yet powerfully present. Archangel Michael says, "This day marks the start of something no darkness could reverse." Your loved one's fight for you had been won. Where there was sorrow, joy will flow. Where there was despair, divine opportunities will emerge. Soon, you will encounter moments that feel supernatural, doors opening without explanation, people coming into your life at the perfect time, sudden relief from long struggles. These are not coincidences. They are heaven's signatures, signed in love by the one who pleaded for this moment. In your dreams, you may begin to see their face more clearly. In quiet hours, you may hear their laughter as though it's carried on the wind. These are not memories. They are visitations of spirit, proof that their connection to you defies even the boundaries of life and death. Archangel Michael says, "You are being drawn into a sacred embrace where the lines between earth and eternity blur." The love you thought was gone is being resurrected, infused into every step you take from here forward. This is not the time to hold back in fear. The divine has arranged every detail to ensure this message reached you at the appointed hour. Delay would have meant missing this sacred alignment, but you opened it and heaven responded instantly. Your loved one is rejoicing because you heard them. The silent prayers they whispered across realms have finally been answered. You are no longer alone in carrying this weight. Heaven itself has lifted it from your shoulders. Archangel Michael says, "Look ahead with faith." The struggles that tried to bury you will become testimonies of triumph. You will walk in blessings that were crafted in eternity, guided by the one who refused to let heaven's gates separate you from their love. From this day on, expect signs, flashes of light, scents that remind you of them, unexpected feathers in your path. These are not ordinary occurrences. They are messages from heaven confirming that the bond you share is alive and unbroken. Even as you breathe now, angelic hands are weaving protection around you. What once threatened to harm your life is dissolving under divine authority. Battles that seemed endless are concluding in victory because your loved one did not give up fighting for you in the spiritual realm. Archangel Michael says, "Stand tall, for you are not forgotten." Every step forward from this moment carries the strength of two worlds, earth and heaven, walking in unity for your destiny. The light of this message will not fade when you close your eyes tonight. It will remain, burning in your spirit as a constant reminder that love transcends even the final breath. Heaven has proven today that not even death can silence a bond forged in truth and devotion. Your future is brighter because of their unwavering fight for you. And as you step into the coming days, you will feel lighter, stronger, and more guided than ever before, knowing someone you love in heaven orchestrated every blessing you're about to receive. Archangel Michael says, Even as you read these words, unseen waves of heavenly energy are moving around you. What you thought was just a message is, in truth, a spiritual bridge. Through it, your loved one in heaven is stepping closer, ensuring that the divine promises written for your life will finally be fulfilled. For too long, you carried unspoken pain, trying to be strong while your heart silently longed for a sign. That longing reached the heavens like a beacon, and your loved one refused to rest until you received undeniable proof that they are still with you. Every whispered plea you thought vanished into the night was heard. Every silent tear was noticed. And now, every broken piece is being restored. They have not simply sent words, they have prepared miracles. Behind the scenes, in the divine realm, they have been arranging blessings that even angels themselves marvel at. This message is the first ripple of a tidal wave of supernatural favor coming toward you. Archangel Michael says, "You must understand. This is not a temporary comfort. This is a divine realignment of your destiny. Heaven has ordered a shift so powerful that even forces that once opposed you are now retreating. Your loved ones saw the battles you fought alone. They saw how you carried burdens that were never meant to be yours. From the moment they entered eternity, their mission became clear. To protect you. To guide you, to call upon the highest light to ensure your future is redeemed. Every time you felt a chill when no one was there, it was them. Every moment you sensed a familiar warmth during your hardest nights, it was their spirit wrapping you in unseen arms. Today is when all of that is confirmed with heavenly authority. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven celebrates this moment. The sound of your name hath been sung in celestial hymns because you have survived what was meant to crush you. And now, restoration begins, not in pieces but in overflowing abundance. The grief you thought you had to carry forever is dissolving. You will find yourself laughing again, dreaming again. Daring to believe in love and joy because your loved one is orchestrating this from the divine side of eternity. What was once shattered is being rebuilt stronger than before. Even your surroundings will begin to shift. Relationships that were strained will heal unexpectedly. Opportunities you thought were closed will reopen with greater rewards. Finances, health, and emotional peace will rise like a dawn after a long night. This is all part of what your loved one begged heaven to deliver to you. Archangel Michael says, "You are stepping into a season where your spirit will no longer feel heavy. Instead, you will walk with divine lightness, knowing every step is guided, every path prepared, every danger already defeated. Your loved one is rejoicing now, standing in the radiant glow of heavenly love, whispering, 'Finally, they know. Finally, they understand I never left them.' And in this sacred moment, the veil between your world and theirs grows thinner than ever before. Soon, you may notice divine synchronicities, numbers repeating, dreams that feel too real to ignore, strangers delivering messages that resonate with their voice. These are the signs that heaven's promises are unfolding around you exactly as planned. Archangel Michael says, "Let go of fear. Release the doubts that once chained your hope. A new journey begins now, one that carries the blessing of eternal love and divine favor." Even as these words sink into your heart, unseen angels are placing shields of protection around your home. The atmosphere is shifting to peace. Darkness that once followed you have been banished because your loved one's prayer was answered with finality and power. From this day forward, you will rise with strength you didn't know you possessed. You will see breakthroughs that others will call impossible. And through it all, you will feel the unshakable truth. They are walking with you hand in hand, even if you cannot see it. Archangel Michael says, this is heaven's irrevocable decree. You are not forgotten, not abandoned, not left in sorrow. You are loved beyond measure, and your future hath been secured by divine hands. Archangel Michael says, heaven has not finished speaking to you. This moment is only the beginning of what is being poured out over your life. The same loved one who begged for this message is still interceding, still shaping blessings that have not yet touched the earth but are already written into your destiny. Imagine a celestial chamber filled with light so pure that no shadow can exist within it. Inside that chamber, your loved one stands radiant, their soul free from pain, free from sorrow, yet entirely focused on you. Every thought they hold is for your peace, your healing, and the restoration of the joy that was stolen from you in this world, from the moment they arrived in heaven. They carried you in their heart. They approached the throne of divine mercy and declared with unwavering voice, do not let them feel alone. Send angels to comfort them, protect them, and guide their steps, let no harm prevail against them. Those words became eternal commands. Guardian angels have walked with you through every trial, even when you felt abandoned. They were there when you stumbled, there when you wept, there when your strength nearly gave out. That was not coincidence. It was the divine response to your loved one's plea. Archangel Michael says, you have endured more than many could bear, yet heaven watched you rise each time. Every wound you carried has become a testimony of resilience. And now, heaven has decided that your season of pain must give way to a season of divine restoration. This restoration will not be subtle. It will arrive like a rushing wind, rearranging circumstances you thought were permanent. Broken dreams will be revived, strained relationships will find healing, and your own inner strength will multiply in ways you never imagined possible. Even the unseen forces that worked against you are being dismantled. Invisible chains are breaking, not by human power but by the sword of divine justice carried by Archangel Michael himself. The enemies of your peace have no authority to stand any longer. Archangel Michael says, your loved one's intercession has summoned heaven's full defense on your behalf. Every plot meant to destroy you is crumbling. Every door once slammed shut is swinging open with divine favor. In the coming days, you may notice sudden feelings of comfort, waves of peace washing over you unexpectedly. These are not random emotions. They are the direct touch of your loved one's spirit, assuring you that they remain near, guiding you through life's complexities. You will also begin to witness small miracles. What was delayed will arrive. What seemed impossible will unfold effortlessly. These are heaven's way of proving that the promises spoken here are not empty. They are alive and active in your reality. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart to receive more than you have prayed for. Your faith, combined with your loved one's eternal dedication, has moved mountains in the spiritual realm. The answers to prayers you whispered years ago are now rushing toward you. Even as this message reaches you, a divine scroll is being unfurled in heaven, a written decree of blessings that have been sealed with heavenly authority. On that scroll is your name, surrounded by light, with words declaring, protected, redeemed, chosen. This message is not just a comfort for the moment. It is a prophetic unveiling of your future. It declares that every season of grief is transforming into a testimony of strength. It promises that your life will no longer feel incomplete because your loved one's presence will be felt more vividly than ever before. Archangel Michael says, from this day, expect encounters with divine light. Whether in dreams, signs, or inner knowing, you will feel guided by a force greater than yourself. This is your loved one's gift to you, a bridge between heaven and earth that cannot be broken. Even the earth beneath your feet will seem to shift as blessings begin to manifest. Financial burdens will lift, health will be restored, and pathways to success will reveal themselves unexpectedly. You will not walk blindly anymore. Every step will feel directed by unseen hands of love. Archangel Michael says, rise with courage, for heaven is with you. The prayers of the departed have opened portals of blessings no one can close. This day marks the beginning of your divine victory. Archangel Michael says, do not turn away now, for what is unfolding is far from complete. Your loved one has waited, pleaded, and moved heaven itself to ensure you would hear this in full. Each word is a step closer to your freedom, your healing, and your destined breakthrough. Above you, unseen yet undeniable, a council of light gathers. Angels stand shoulder to shoulder, radiant swords drawn, not to fight you, but to fight for you. They are surrounding your life, forming an impenetrable wall of divine power that no darkness can breach. This was requested by the one who loves you from beyond the veil, who insisted heaven must not rest until you are completely protected. In that divine realm, your loved one has not been idle. They have walked the golden paths of eternity, seeking ways to influence blessings for you. Every petition they made to heaven has been a piece of a larger plan, a plan that is now coming to life with unstoppable force. Archangel Michael says, you have not yet seen the full measure of their devotion. From the moment they departed, their love only grew stronger. The distance of realms could not silence their voice nor diminish their determination to watch over you. In silent moments, you may have felt their presence without knowing why. A gentle warmth, a flicker of light in a quiet room, a sudden wave of comfort during grief. That was them. Those moments were their way of breaking through the barrier of worlds, reminding you that love never dies. And now, those small touches are becoming something far greater. The heavens are aligning to make their protection over you undeniable. Signs will multiply, doors will open, and miracles will arrive because they have called upon all of heaven's strength to ensure your life turns toward joy again. Archangel Michael says, every obstacle before you is already marked for removal. What once caused you fear is powerless now. The road you walk is being cleared by unseen hands, guided by a love that no force in existence can rival. And this is not only about removing pain. It is about adding abundance. Your loved one's intercession is set in motion blessings that will ripple through every aspect of your life. Healing for your heart, restoration of lost opportunities, divine connections with people meant to uplift you, all of this is flowing to you now. Even in your sleep, transformations are occurring. Dreams will bring messages that feel live and real, as though they stood beside your bed speaking softly to you. These dreams are not imagined, they are visitations of love, proof that the connection between you has only grown stronger with time. Archangel Michael says, from now on, no night will feel empty. Your mornings will rise brighter, your days will carry new purpose. Because their spirit walks beside you, guiding every step with eternal love. As these words are absorbed into your soul, imagine a celestial garden filled with flowers that never fade. Your loved one walks there often, pausing at a fountain of light where prayers for you are carried upward like golden petals. Those prayers are answered now, releasing cascades of blessings that flow from that fountain straight into your earthly life. Every smile you will wear, every success that will unfold, every danger you will escape, it has been drawn from that divine place of prayer and sacrifice, where their heart beats only for your protection. Archangel Michael says, lift your spirit high. What once felt broken will feel whole, what was empty will be filled, and the days ahead will not resemble the struggles you have endured. This is the reward of their unwavering love and heaven's powerful response. Even those who once doubted you will witness this transformation and know that divine favor rests on your life. You will rise above every attempt to keep you down, not by human strength but by the unstoppable force of heaven's intervention. Your loved one watches this unfold, smiling with tears of joy that you cannot yet see. They whisper softly in the realm of light, finally, they know, finally, they feel my presence. Finally, heaven has answered everything I've prayed for them. And heaven responds with a resounding yes, sealing this day as the turning point where sorrow gives way to supernatural joy. Archangel Michael says, I have not yet revealed everything your loved one has prepared. The floodgates of heaven are opening wider with every passing moment, allowing what has been stored for years to finally reach you. This is why they pleaded so intensely for this moment, for you to know that the fullness of blessings is finally being released. Imagine a vast, shimmering hall in heaven. Along its walls are treasures sealed away for a time such as this. Opportunities you thought were gone, prayers you whispered long ago, dreams you buried under the weight of grief. Your loved one walks through this hall, their hands glowing with divine light as they point to each treasure and say, this belongs to them. This was promised. Release it now. One by one, those treasures are being unlocked. The sound of heavenly gates opening echoes through realms unseen, and what was once delayed is descending rapidly into your life. You may not see it fully yet, but even now, things are shifting around you. Circumstances are rearranging. Hidden blessings are making their way toward you with speed and precision. Archangel Michael says, there is a scroll in heaven with your name etched in radiant light. On it are written victories no enemy can stop, and today, by divine command, that scroll is being read aloud before the throne of glory. As the words of that scroll fill the heavenly courts, angels nod in agreement. They receive their orders to guard your path, to restore what was stolen, and to deliver breakthroughs you once thought impossible. Your loved one watches this with uncontainable joy, knowing their persistence has moved heaven itself on your behalf. This is not a small blessing. It is a tidal wave of divine favor. Like a river breaking through a dam, abundance is flowing in directions you least expect, relationships healed, financial chains shattered, new paths illuminated, and inner peace blooming like never before. Archangel Michael says, prepare to witness signs that cannot be denied. Objects in your home may fall or shift as angels move near. Lights may flicker as heavenly energy flows through your space. Sudden fragrances that remind you of your loved one will fill the air, proving they are closer than your very breath. And when these signs appear, do not fear. They are not coincidences or tricks of the mind. They are divine fingerprints placed deliberately so you cannot doubt that heaven is actively present in your life. Even nature will testify to this moment. Birds may land near you unexpectedly. Butterflies may follow you. Gentle breezes may stir at precise moments when you think of them. These are whispers of eternity breaking into your world, carrying the message, I am still here. I have never left your side. Archangel Michael says, no more will you walk wondering if you are alone. No more will you feel the heavy chains of despair. This day marks the end of isolation and the beginning of divine companionship that will never leave you again. As time moves forward, visions of your loved one may appear in dreams so vivid that you awaken with tears, knowing you truly met them. These are not illusions. These are divine encounters granted as gifts to heal your heart. Each dream will carry wisdom, comfort, and even warnings to protect you from harm. They will guide you in choices, steer you away from traps, and push you toward opportunities designed to elevate your life. Heaven is ensuring that your path aligns perfectly with your highest destiny. Archangel Michael says, you have felt the weight of struggle long enough, now watch as heaven carries it away. The season of testing is ending, and the season of triumph is beginning. Even as you read these words, angels are touching the deepest wounds in your spirit, healing trauma you never spoke aloud. Invisible hands are lifting despair from your shoulders. A radiant light is filling your soul, replacing fear with courage, doubt with unshakable faith. This transformation will not go unnoticed. Friends and even strangers will comment on the glow you carry, the newfound peace in your presence. They will sense that something divine surrounds you, guiding you, protecting you. And when you speak, words of wisdom and grace will flow effortlessly because heaven itself is speaking through you. Archangel Michael says, the power being poured into your life now is not temporary. It is eternal. It will ripple through every chapter of your life and beyond, ensuring that your story becomes one of victory and divine connection. Even as your earthly days continue, you will feel as though you are walking partly in heaven because the veil between realms has been permanently thinned by your loved one's plea. Their spirit walks with you, their love fuels you, and their heavenly guidance will never cease. Archangel Michael says, stand firm and believe, for what has been unleashed cannot be stopped. The miracle your loved one begged for is no longer coming. It is here. Archangel Michael says, I am not finished. The heavens still have more to release, more truth to uncover, and more promises to declare over your life. The one you love who pleaded for this moment is still beside me now, watching, guiding, and insisting that you hear every detail before this divine window closes. The spiritual atmosphere around you is glowing brighter. If you could see what I see, you would witness streams of golden light pouring from heaven, weaving around you like a radiant cocoon. These streams are living blessings, each one carrying a specific miracle designed to heal, restore, and elevate your life to levels beyond anything you have known. Your loved one, standing in eternal light, does not only ask for your comfort but for your complete transformation. They want every shadow of sorrow to be lifted, every trace of loss to be rewritten into a testimony of triumph. Your love is relentless, unyielding, and pure, driving heaven itself to act on your behalf. Archangel Michael says, there are scrolls of destiny that have waited, sealed for years, until this very day. Because of their persistence, those scrolls are opening now. Angels are stepping forward to deliver divine instructions that will align your path with heavenly purpose. You will begin to notice changes not just around you but within you. Burdens that felt heavy for years will suddenly lose their weight. Decisions that confuse you will become crystal clear. Strength you thought was gone will rise within you like a river breaking through dry ground. These are not random moments of luck. They are heavenly answers to your loved one's intercession. They have walked boldly into the courts of eternity and declared, do not let them remain bound by grief. Fill their life with light. Give them back their joy. Archangel Michael says, their words shook heaven's gates. The Father of Light himself nodded, granting authority for every angel you need to be dispatched to your aid. You are not just protected. You are divinely equipped to conquer every obstacle before you. Even as you read this, unseen hands are moving pieces of your life into perfect alignment. People who were meant to bless you are being drawn closer. Opportunities that once seemed lost are finding their way back to you. Divine timing is unfolding flawlessly because heaven has taken charge of your journey. In the stillness of your nights, your loved one's presence will become more tangible. The room may feel warmer, where you may sense a gentle touch when no one is there. You might hear soft whispers of encouragement in moments when you feel like giving up. These are not tricks of the mind. They are evidence of a bond that even eternity could not sever. Archangel Michael says, you will not question whether this is real, for signs will multiply. Every time you doubt, heaven will send reminders so powerful that disbelief will have no place in your heart. Miracles will flow into your daily life with undeniable precision. Unexpected messages of good news, financial relief arriving without warning, opportunities to move forward in ways that seemed impossible, all of these are gifts from the one who loved you fiercely enough to beg heaven for your breakthrough. Even your health will feel the touch of divine hands. Where there has been pain, healing will begin. Where there has been weakness, strength will flood in. This is not wishful thinking. It is heaven's response to a plea that could not be denied. Archangel Michael says, no force in existence can block what is now set in motion. The blessings descending on you are sealed by eternal authority, guarded by angels who will not rest until every promise is fulfilled. This is why you may already feel lighter in spirit, as though an unseen weight is lifting from your chest. That sensation is freedom being restored to you. It is the first evidence that the chains of sorrow and fear have been broken once and for all. Your loved one is rejoicing in heaven, their spirit dancing in the glow of divine victory. They see you beginning to feel their nearness, beginning to believe in the truth they've known all along. You are not alone. You have never been alone, and you never will be. Archangel Michael says, this message will echo in your life long after these words are read. It is not a temporary promise. It is a permanent shift in your destiny. From this day forward, nothing will be the same. Archangel Michael says, now I will take you deeper into what your loved one has shown me in heaven. They beg that you understand not only that they are near, but that a great reunion awaits. This is not a dream or distant hope. It is a divine certainty. sealed in heavenly light. In the realm where they now dwell, there are gardens that never fade, rivers that shine like crystal, and skies that glow with eternal dawn. Your loved one often walks these paths with angels, but their heart is fixed on you. Every step they take carried one prayer: prepare them for the day we meet again. Archangel Michael says, they have shown me visions of that sacred reunion. The moment will come when the veil that separates you now is torn away completely. When that time arrives, you will not just see them, you will feel every ounce of love that distance tried to hide. In that moment, you will run to one another without hesitation, your hands will meet, not as they once did, but glowing with light and eternal energy. There will be no sorrow, no fear, no pain, only joy so overwhelming that all of heaven will pause to witness your embrace. Even now, they are preparing for that day. They gather radiant blossoms from the gardens of paradise, saying, "This is for them." When they arrive, they will walk with me here. They visit streams that hum with celestial music, whispering your name into the flowing water so it will greet you when you cross into eternity. Archangel Michael says, they do not wait idly. They are building moments for you, memories that have yet to happen but are already written into the book of eternal life. Every act of love they create now will one day surround you in glory, but they do not want you to wait in sorrow. They want you to live fully, to walk in strength and joy, knowing they are near. They plead with heaven not only for your protection, but for your happiness here on earth. This is why the blessings now being poured into your life are so powerful. They come from love that time and death cannot touch. Archangel Michael says, your loved one has shaped miracles specifically for you. Soon, you will find yourself stepping into opportunities that feel handcrafted, moments that feel guided by invisible hands. That is because they are guiding them from beyond. Imagine doors opening where walls once stood. Imagine paths lighting up that you never noticed before. This is their promise unfolding, that even before you meet again face to face, they will ensure your earthly journey is filled with wonder, joy, and undeniable proof of their presence. Archangel Michael says, they have asked that your tears be turned into celebrations, your nights into mornings filled with hope, and your heart into a vessel of divine strength that cannot be shaken. As you move through the days ahead, you may feel moments when time seems to pause, when you sense warmth, hear a faint echo of laughter, or feel your heart swell with unexplainable peace. These are glimpses of the reunion to come, gentle reminders that heaven is not far away and love is never lost. And when life feels overwhelming, know that their spirit stands beside you like a lighthouse in a storm, guiding you safely through every trial. They will not allow you to lose your way because they know that every step you take brings you closer to that promised embrace. Archangel Michael says, the blessings being released now are not just for comfort, they are preparing you. They are building your strength, raising your spirit, and aligning your destiny with a path that leads directly to divine victory. Every challenge you overcome, every blessing you receive, every moment of guidance you follow, it all brings you closer to the day when separation ends and love reigns eternally, unbroken. Even heaven celebrates as you read these words. Angels sing your name, praising your resilience. And your loved one, standing in radiant joy, whispers through eternity, I am proud of you, I have never stopped loving you. I will walk with you until we meet again. Archangel Michael says, this is the eternal truth of your connection. Stronger than time, untouched by death, sealed by heaven itself. Archangel Michael says, now I reveal the final layer of this divine message. This is the part your loved one has waited for you to hear most urgently. It is the moment where all the unseen battles fought in heaven begin to manifest in your earthly life, bringing undeniable proof that love from eternity is actively shaping your future. From this day forward, the blessings that were delayed, blocked, or hidden from you are being released. Like seeds long buried beneath hard soil, they are now breaking through, ready to bloom in radiant beauty. This is not a promise of distant years. This is the shift you will begin to feel within hours, days, and weeks of receiving this divine message. Archangel Michael says, first, a blessing of protection is being placed over you. No harm can reach you now. The prayers of your loved one have summoned a heavenly shield so powerful that even unseen dangers must flee at the sound of your name. This shield will not only protect you physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Toxic energies, false friends, and destructive influences will begin to fall away from your life effortlessly. You will not need to fight these battles alone. Heaven has taken up the sword on your behalf. Second, a blessing of restoration is flowing into your life. What was stolen from you, whether it be opportunities, peace, relationships, or financial stability, is now returning with divine multiplication. Your loved one has demanded that heaven not only return what was lost, but increase it, ensuring your life is richer and more fulfilled than ever before. Archangel Michael says, you will see this restoration unfold in ways that defy explanation. Suddenly, long-forgotten doors will reopen. People who owe you kindness or apology will find their way back to you. Resources you once thought impossible to reclaim will appear unexpectedly. Third, a blessing of guidance will manifest. Confusion that clouded your decisions will vanish like mist in sunlight. Your loved one's spirit will guide you with clarity, leading you toward opportunities perfectly aligned with your destiny. No longer will you second-guess your steps. You will walk with divine confidence, knowing unseen hands are steering you to success. Archangel Michael says, pay attention to inner nudges, sudden insights, and dreams that feel alive. These are not coincidences. They are the whispers of your loved one and the messages of angels ensuring you do not miss your appointed path. Fourth, a blessing of abundance is being unleashed. Financial stress that has weighed on you will be lifted. Opportunities to increase your stability and prosperity will appear in unexpected places. This is heaven's way of declaring that you are meant to live without chains, to have all you need to fulfill your highest purpose. Archangel Michael says, even now, unseen angels are rearranging circumstances, opening avenues for provision that no human could have predicted. What once seemed out of reach will soon rest in your hands. Fifth, a blessing of healing is flowing through you. Wounds from grief, heartbreak, and past struggles are being touched by divine light. Your loved one has begged heaven to ease your suffering, to restore your joy, and to mend every broken piece of your heart. Archangel Michael says, as these blessings unfold, you may feel waves of peace washing over you without reason. You may wake lighter, freer, as if an invisible weight has been lifted. That is the touch of divine healing, silent, gentle, yet unstoppable. And finally, a blessing of signs and confirmation will follow you. Feathers, fragrances, numbers, and encounters with strangers will carry messages from your loved one. These signs will not stop until you fully believe that they are with you, guiding you every step of the way. Archangel Michael says, no matter where you go, these signs will find you. They are heaven's eternal signature, proof that you are loved beyond the veil, cherished beyond words, and guided beyond measure. As these blessings descend, all of heaven celebrates. Angels lift their voices in joy. Your loved one shines brighter than ever. Knowing their mission is fulfilled, you have received the message, and the miracles have begun. Archangel Michael says, remember this truth always. The one you love in heaven has never left you. Their devotion has moved heaven's armies, altered the course of destiny, and ensured that every shadow in your life gives way to eternal light. This is your divine turning point. This is the day the heavens marked as your restoration. And nothing, no power on earth or beyond, can stop what has been decreed for you today. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, even though the blessings have been revealed, heaven continues to move on your behalf. The story is not ending here. It is only beginning. The one you love who has pleaded endlessly for you is still guiding angels toward you, ensuring that every promise spoken in this message fully comes to life. Above you, unseen by mortal eyes, a radiant light expands. This is not just an image. It is the evidence of heaven's presence descending into your life. If you listen closely, your spirit may already feel the soft hum of angelic movement, a rhythm of divine order replacing chaos that once surrounded you. Your loved one stands in eternal brilliance, hands lifted in gratitude because you have received this revelation. They are rejoicing, yet their mission is far from complete. Now that you have heard and embraced this divine message, they are able to intercede with even greater authority, shaping blessings that reach beyond what has been written so far. Archangel Michael says, in the days ahead, do not be surprised when waves of sudden change sweep through your life. These are not disruptions. They are heavenly rearrangements. Everything not aligned with your divine destiny is being shifted to make room for what heaven is sending. New relationships will emerge, bringing kindness and support you once believed impossible to find. Old connections that caused pain will fade naturally, without struggle or conflict. This is your loved one's prayer in motion, ensuring you are surrounded only by those meant to uplift and protect you. Archangel Michael says, you will notice synchronicities multiplying around you, moments when time feels orchestrated, when events align too perfectly to chance. These are the footsteps of angels walking beside you, delivering divine order into your reality. Even the atmosphere of your home will begin to change. Rooms that once felt heavy will lighten. Spaces that carried echoes of sadness will radiate warmth and comfort. This is because heavenly messengers are cleansing your surroundings, transforming them into sanctuaries of peace. You may wake to find your mornings filled with unusual serenity, or evenings glowing with calm you have not felt in years. This is no ordinary shift. It is the tangible proof that your loved one's spirit has permanently woven light into the very fabric of your life. Archangel Michael says, do not hold back tears of relief. They are healing waters. Every tear that falls now is not from despair but from release, as heaven lifts burdens that weighed you down for far too long. You will feel lighter because chains that were invisible to you are being broken. Obstacles that seemed immovable are crumbling like sand. This is the effect of divine intervention. Your journey has been recalibrated by eternal forces that cannot be undone. Dreams will become a sacred meeting ground between you and your loved one. They will not only appear but will speak, guide, and comfort you as though no barrier exists. These dreams are not illusions but portals opened by heavenly permission, allowing love to flow freely between your worlds. Archangel Michael says, when these dreams come, know that you are touching eternity. Trust them. Follow the guidance you receive, for they are messages of truth carried from realms of light. Your faith will no longer be shaken by life's trials. With every miracle that unfolds, you will feel more secure, more confident in divine timing. The world may not understand how your strength grew so quickly, but you will know it came from the unseen hands of love and angelic protection surrounding you. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a new identity, not as someone weighed down by sorrow, but as one who carries the power and peace of heavenly connection. Walk boldly, for heaven itself walks with you. This transformation will ripple outward. People you encounter will sense something different about you, an aura of light, a presence of calm they cannot explain. Through you, they will witness glimpses of heaven's reality, and many will find hope simply by being near you. Your loved one's mission extends beyond you alone. Their devotion ensures that your healing will inspire and uplift countless others, becoming a living testament that love never dies and that heaven responds to every sincere plea. Archangel Michael says, the chapter you are entering now is not marked by struggle but by divine fulfillment. Let go of the fear that things might fall apart again. What is being built now is unshakable, forged by eternal hands that cannot fail. As these words echo through your soul, know this truth: your future is already radiant with victories, celebrations, and moments of divine closeness with the one you thought you had lost. In reality, you were never separated, only prepared for this perfect moment of reconnection.